Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on 539, and today we are returning to the Corunna Cemetery in Corunna, Indiana. We're going to start doing some of the center sections here and checking out some of that stuff, see what kind of historical markers, veterans and other things that we can find here. So thank you all for checking out the channel. Make sure if this is your first time ever on the 539 channel, hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss our bi-weekly adventures at little cemeteries all throughout the country, and also some of the bigger cemeteries and mausoleums and all kinds of cool adventures here in the Midwest and around America. If you've been watching for a while and you're looking for a way to support the channel, you can become a patron by clicking in the link in the description below, or become a channel member, and you'll support the journey over here on 539 even during the tough times. And also make sure to check out some of the merch links in the description below as well. I do lots of photography and have different merch available, from t-shirts to prints on different sites, and we'll be doing more here in the future, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, let's go ahead and get out and see if we can finish this place up, or at least put a bigger dent on exploring it. I don't know if we're going to get one more part or two more parts, but we're definitely going to try and get through as much as we can today. So, alright, well, the first attempt at recording didn't work. I hit the record button and it didn't do anything. So anyway, I was coming over here to check this tree out real quick and see if I could find any of the hidden geocaches. Let's do a quick scan. Since I've already been this way, we're gonna go this way. There's a lot of these trees around here. Let's do a quick check, and then we'll hit some graves along the way and see if we can find out some information about those. I guess it'd be too obvious to hide one right in front of the trash can. Okay, let's read a few and then we'll head towards this section here. I didn't read this last time, did I? This is Nettie Coons. 1901 to 1952. Looks like a veterans marker over here. I'm gonna guess one of the World Wars, just based on the looks of it. We'll see if I'm right here. Looks like, yeah, definitely World War II. This dirt looks really fresh. They must have added new dirt here recently. Because it looks like, yeah, see, Homer Holmes. That's a hard name to say. Sergeant, I'm not sure what that is again. I'm bad at memorizing these military terms, but infantry, World War II. June 16th, 1917 to September 28th, 1959. If anybody wants to translate some of that military stuff, let me know in the comments below. But you can kind of tell, and I don't think it's like an anthill or anything. It kind of does resemble in the way it looks like sand, but it seems like maybe somebody has just come in and added fresh dirt. What do we have here? Very interesting looking plant. This is the Aldrich family here, William E., 1868 to 1957, and then Rosa Oster, 1871 to 1956. Okay, let's quickly check our tree here. Again, it's just such a popular thing, and it seems like cemeteries in general have been a popular area just because of easy public access. You know, there's only so many types of places you can go to and put the geocaches in. You know, it's either going to be a public park, you know, a cemetery, you know. So cemeteries would be one that would be, I think, really popular just because there's so many of them. They're not public parks in the same sense. and they provide a lot of interesting places to search. So I can kind of tell why it's like that, but nothing here so far. Let's see, interesting name, Verdi Shippy Vian, 1883 to 1933. It almost sounds maybe Italian in name, I don't really know. That's a really interesting name, though. Another veteran over here, World War I, Jesse R. Monroe, Indiana. What is that? Private Spruce Square? Maybe that's a base. World War I, April 12th, 1994 to February 26th, 1955. And then, I'm not sure if this is a significant... Oh, it does say sister. That's interesting. Different last name. It does say sister. I'm not sure if it is the sister of Jesse here. There is another Monroe, but it is spelled different right here, so I'm not really sure on that either. Very interesting. But Mary M. Sullivan, 1896 to 1867, and nothing next to it. And then down the row here is Lotson, Virgil E., 1873 to 1952, Emma, 1882 to 1962, Maud, 1886 to 1968, and James here, 1880 to 1957. So, if we go the other way, you see another spelling of Monroe, Lawrence J., 1874 to 1940, and Elnora, another one I've never heard. Elnora, 1874 to 1953. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any other Sullivans, but some very interesting markers. Definitely some damage done to our planter here. I don't know if this was... okay, I can see this is the side of the planter and this is the other chunk, so it is not a memorial stuck in between there. I'm hearing animal sounds. Anyway, and then Bard, Edwin T., 1874 to 1945, and Jenny, 1881 to 1951. I'm gonna see if I can locate anything like a Woodman of the World. I did look up some information on the Woodman of the World, but I'd rather wait to talk about that until we actually find one. Alright, let's check this. David Lutman here. Looks like a Civil War veteran, the 29th Indiana Infantry. The CO may be Company. Is that Company B, 29th Infantry? And then right next to it is Barbara Groff Lutman, 1828 to 1896, and then looks like maybe their son here. A lot of space, so I'm assuming there's another memorial that's supposed to go there. You see Lewis Lutman, 1872 to 1897. And then let's actually just go right around here. I want to check out this. Oh, what does that say? Looks like it just says Alvin. I need to go get my flashlight now. Okay. Alright. I'm going to quickly do that, then I'll cut back. I meant to bring my smaller... Oh, I do have my smaller flashlight. Oh, good. Not just the enforcer here. Alright, let's see what we can find out. And I don't think it's going to be much, but it's worth a shot here. Okay, I see where we are. It looks like almost like Elvira. I could almost tell that from a distance. Weird. Not the name, just... Yeah, definitely Elvira. No last name. It is pointed the other direction, and no information on the bottom to denote any year of birth or a last name. Wow. Alright. That was interesting, huh? Kind of a mystery there. That's unfortunate in a way. Huh. It looks like we have a partial... I don't know if that was intended to be a circle or if those are... No, it almost looks like they've been knocked in the same direction, like something came through here. And because they're almost like the exact same angle, but out of place. You can kind of tell from this direction. It's like something came and hit it, and then bounced off, and then hit the other one not as hard. I can't say that that's 100% true, but that's just what it looks like to me. And then this here, I can't tell if it's just a base stone. It definitely looks thick. It looks almost too thick to be anything but a base stone. Here's another Perpetual Care. David Rice, 1855 to 1891. And you can see that no care has really been done other than the basic level of care that everything here receives. And again, that's not an insult to the current property owners. I just think that the contract that went along with the Perpetual Care did not pass hands when ownership of the original property probably changed hands at some point throughout history. So that's all that I'm saying about that. It looks like Nina Van Leer Isbell, 1898 to 1915. And then on the very end here is Betty Rice Van Leer, 1856 to 1940. And heading towards our next tree here, see if we can maybe get something off of this. Well, that's gonna be rough. There might not be anything on this side. Let's see. Here we have some definite writing. Something Miller. I can't tell on either the stone itself or from the camera. It's like 23 to 1892. Well, that almost looked like a snake. Well, this would be a literal perfect one. I don't see anything back there, though. Well, there you go. Corunna Cemetery outside of Corunna, Indiana. If you want a great place to hide your geocache, like literally, like it's the perfect little pocket. I guess from the other side you could probably see it better, but you probably could disguise it. Mother... Is there something going through the woods back there? I heard like an engine, but it was coming from the wrong direction, and it wasn't like a car engine. But it's gone now. Okay. Anyway, Mother Otta May Harding, 1880 and 1937. And then Father Dennis F. Harding, 1870 to 1949. Very large divot here. Looks like a Spanish-American War veteran here. Wallace James Wallace, 1876 to 1914, and Grace Rockwell, 1886 to blank, probably meaning that she outlived James and got remarried. Most likely would be the case. And our standard Spanish-American War plaque there, probably provided by the local VA, maybe. Most of these flags that you see are not placed by the landowners a lot of times. I can't say in this case whether or not it could be, but I'd say probably about at least half of the time it's actually the local VA coming out, or other charitable organizations that have to do with military who are coming out and placing the flags. It's not something that's just done in America. I did hear somebody comment on that recently who was not from here, and commented how nice it was that we always put flags on all of our graves. And that's just not the case. It's usually veterans, and it's usually done by veterans organizations. Wow, lots of damage in this area. Gonna be a lot to kind of uncover here. Let's see if we can get some of this at least. Well, it looks like Alfred, maybe. A lot easier to read on camera. It looks like 18, looks like either 84 or 64. It's still very difficult. And then next to it, looks, I still can't read it very well. Lloyd, maybe? It looks like June 30th, 1854. It's definitely... What if that's that bird last time? I saw a bird just fly into the woods over there, and I commented last time that there was this bird just hopping through the woods, and now I hear this same sound coming from there. Wonder if it's literally the same bird. There's a robin right there on a planter. Anyway, that's been Wildlife Hour with 539. Not seeing anything there. It's not on the side that you expect for some reason. I don't know. I think things just sometimes get turned over the years too. Okay, there is more writing, okay. But you would almost expect it, I guess, to be facing towards the road because of the orientation of these other close by stones, if they are even related. Looks like Elizabeth something. Elizabeth, wife of R or BB. I can't read the last name. Looks almost like, is that 1801? Oh, passed in 1901. I see. Okay. I thought that was a date of birth. Dearborn. Okay, so like the city in Michigan, Dearborn. Benjamin Dearborn. So it was BB Dearborn. Passed 1899. This place is weird. I tell you what. From the noises, and it just looked, I swear I saw somebody just walking up one of the rows. I'm not claiming like ghosts or anything like that. It's just from the noises in the woods to like everything else, it's just a weird place. And again, I don't mean that as an insult to the cemetery. I'm just saying that the area in general. What is that? Albie? Albie Dearborn, daughter of Benjamin and Elizabeth. 1878. And then these are just individual markers, and so they are actually related. See Elizabeth there. And yeah, these are pretty worn, so really difficult to tell.